Welcome everyone. Today, we will create a clock in Microsoft PowerPoint. And we will animate that clock, using Visual Basic script. And then we will export all the frames, and save them as images, to be further used in Power BI later. So, let's start our interesting experiment. First of all, we will open Microsoft PowerPoint, and create a new file. Then we will convert this file into a macro-enabled file and save it in our computer. Then we will change the slide layout to blank. Now, we will copy a picture of clock without hands and paste it here. You can find these type of pictures on the internet. Insert a line stretching from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Make sure that the clock's center is also the center of this line. Make this line prominent by choosing an appropriate design. Now make a copy of this line, and place it on the top of the existing line. Place this line below the center of the clock. Make this line invisible, by changing its outline to no outline. Select both lines, and group them together. Change the name of this group to seconds. Open the rotation settings from Shape Format. Now, by changing its rotation, we can make it look like a clock. This hand is for seconds, let's make more hands for hours and minutes as well. Make a copy of the existing hand. Rename it to minutes. Change the length of the invisible line to full. Now, reduce the length of visible line. Make it more prominent than the line used for seconds. Place it right over the second hand. Now, go to the rotation settings, and change the rotation to see if it works fine. The hand is rotating nicely, without wobbling around. Create a copy of the minutes hand. Go to the selection pane and rename it to hours. Slightly reduce the length of the visible line. Make it the most prominent line. Place this hand over the other hands. Go to the rotation settings, and check if it is working properly or not. And this hand is working well too, rotating nicely around its center. Also, select the clock picture, and rename it to clock. Now, right-click on the ribbon, and select Customize Ribbon. Here, turn on the Developer tab, to use Visual Basic script. Go to the Developer tab, click on Visual Basic, and insert a module. Create a new public subroutine named clock. Create a loop for hours, starting from 0 and ending at 360. Because rotation starts from 0, and ends at 360. However, an hour has just 12 values, not 360. So we will use step, to convert 360, to 12, dividing by 30. Similarly, we will create a loop for minutes, using 6 in steps, converting 360, into 60. And finally, we will create a loop for seconds as well. Both seconds and minutes are 60, so they have same step value. Loops start from outside to inwards, just as a clock works. Let's create a variable, and set it to our slide. Now, rotate the hour, minute, and second hand, using their respective loop value. We can add a message at the end of the code, prompting us of the completion. Let's test this code, by running the macro, from Developer tab. This is a long loop, which iterates for 86,400 times. Therefore, during the loop, the file may become unresponsive. But if loop completes without any error, that means code is working fine. And here it is, the message shows that code worked fine. On each second, select all shapes together, using an array in Visual Basic Code. Create a variable to store the selected shapes. Let's create a file name, by combining hour, minute, and second value. We need to move this code to next line. Then, we will combine file name, with folder path, to create an output path for our image. And finally, we will export our image, to our hard disk, using the export command. Let's run the code now. And go to our folder, and see the file it generates. And here they are. It is generating each file, second by second, and placing it in this directory, as programmed. In the next episode, we will use these frames, to create a clock visual, in Power BI. Thanks for watching. We hope you liked our tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful tutorials and updates.